So, here's my take on the PNB case. PNB Rock, who was just murdered the other day. Uh, he was murdered at a Roscoe's on Main in Manchester, out here in Southern California, South LA. First thoughts that came to my mind, I think they came to a lot of people's mind, especially if you live out here in LA. What was you doing at that Roscoe's? It's Roscoe's is a baby franchise. It has like five different ones, and that was the worst one. So, what comes to mind is why would you be at that one? But then somebody brought up a good point, being that that one is located off the 110. The 110 connects to the 105. The 105 takes you right to the airport. He was probably heading to the airport. And so, probably a guy who lived in downtown LA or wherever he might have lived. So he was heading to the airport. Where he messed up at, I'm not trying to blame him, where he messed up at posting his chains, rapper chains, probably like the size of this emblem, but all iced out. Imagine this being a chain, but it's all out, the whole King emblem. So he had that on social media, plus his girlfriend posted a picture of where they were eating at on her Instagram or social media. And she's an influencer. I hear she has something like 500,000 likes. So between him and then her, she probably could have posted him, tagged him as well. I'm not really too keen on that. So, but she posted where they was at, and people know they're together. It could have been dudes who lusted after her, had her on the page. Or could have been a girlfriend of somebody, and she told him what was up. Girls are scandalous too. So somebody went up in there, went for his chains and jacked him. My thing is, this isn't a regular, this wasn't no gang banger like that, probably official, but this is more of some kid. I'm sure it's a kid who's probably a mentally challenged gangster. One of the, Riri, like a retard. Not retard because it's like Down syndrome or something, just retarded acting. Just acts a fool. Group on, baby. Probably didn't have no guidance, but like these ones is real crazy. Back in the day, these kids would get put in check. Like through the halls, working in the halls. You couldn't be all mental health. You couldn't be in no gang like real mental health like that. I guess you always could. But it was some kids who was special. It was some juvie babies. It was some kids that go in and out of juvie. They don't really care. And with more of the mental health going up in the halls, and it not looking frowned upon like it was to be mental health in the gangster, get packed out going on level 3. Now it doesn't matter. You can be level and be in the gang. Gangs is taking all comers now. So not even saying it's a gang, but this was, I bet you, was a juvie baby. Everybody is crazy and plays the mental health card now. So they probably like, oh, we really gonna turn it up. We gonna show them we crazy. We're not just regular crazy like everybody else. We crazy. I'm sure that Roscoe's is way too respected for just some regular gangsters, regular jackers to just come up there and do it like that. You could wait for them to get out and get them out their car. For you to go into that Roscoe's where grandmas and grandpas be at. It was during the day. Do that in broad daylight. Those wasn't your regular gangsters. I'm sure they'll tell on themselves eventually in a real retarded way. They'll show they kind of mental with it. I'm sure I heard that's what happened with old boy. He was kind of slow. The one who shot Nipsey. And people who do senseless crime like that, I ain't try to say the name. It's that guy who did that to Nipsey. But it was some special handicapped kids, and they're doing some real retarded, but they probably think they'll get props. That's how their minds is messed up like that. Knowing like that's frowned upon. I'm sure any gang member that's frowned upon. That's not. I'm sure that can't be looked good upon in any hood if they're from a hood. But if they're doing crimes like that, they got some affiliation. Trust. I was 1 or 2, I don't know, but that was some Riri, and probably down on his luck. Probably a homeless kid, or a kid who got people, but he just off. He just a Riri, and a lot of with this mental health stuff coming on, little retards like that is getting championed a little. But that was frowned upon. It was like, hey, get your act up. You know, you could be slow, but you can't be slow and acting up and doing slow shit. Doing slow crime. Like going up to Roscoe's and shooting in broad daylight, take some chain. Probably ain't even got no fencer. Probably don't even know how to get rid of those diamonds. Just act without thinking. It was some retarded shit. And somebody had to lose their life over it. God bless. God bless him, his family. But it was senseless, but I'm sure about some senseless people who will eventually tell on themselves. I'm sure it'll be no time before these cats is caught. Because they'll tell on themselves. And I'm sure it'd be easy to probably get away with it, because I don't think nobody probably even really cares in that neighborhood. I mean, the people, the powers that be don't care because it's in that neighborhood and whatever, and it's a rapper. But I think they'll tell on themselves. Not saying they probably won't do an investigation on all of them. It's a profile, and I'm sure these cats is very retarded. They'll be caught soon, probably by the end of the day. Sure, by the end of the week, and today is Thursday. So, God bless all y'all. Be safe. Have a great day.